YouTube, welcome to the shop. A couple people had commented on the last hacker box, 0033 I think it was, that had the badge in it, and they were asking for an assembly video. I had already put my badge together. I didn't think anyone would be interested in an assembly video, but I'm going to go ahead and try to explain this as best I can as it is right now. It's really not that hard. It's actually quite simple. Technically there's only two things in the circuit, and that's the LEDs, the various LEDs, and then the on-off switch, the dip switch. All the other ones, the crystal, the two banks of resistors, the variable, and the IC are just there for looks. So if you look on mine right here, I've got the beige or yellowish looking LEDs. I'm sorry, the resistors, and then the blue resistors. I mean, you can switch those up. You can put one blue one there, and then two beige ones, and one beige and two blues, whatever. So it doesn't really matter. The only thing, like I said, the only thing that really matters is on the dip switch. There's, at least on mine, it has an on and dip at the top, and you want to just be able to read that normally. If you were just looking at the badge, you should be able to read on 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if you look on the back, you've got the basically the little solder points. So it's solder your crystal in. It's like I said, it's not actually in the circuit, so it doesn't matter. And by the way, they're not polarity sensitive anyways. The IC, if you want to, if you're trying to do it as correctly as possible, just for practice, if you look right here, the top of the IC right here is that little indentation. And then if you look at the IC right here, I think hopefully that'll come in. Let's see if I can get a little closer. You can see little indentions right there. And that's the corresponding little indentation. But like I said, it doesn't matter. If you put it in upside down, it's not going to make a difference. Like I said, the only thing you really want to be concerned about is you want to be able to read the dip switch on. And like I said, also, the dip switch has 8. That's the only thing that's going to fit there. Just make sure you can read it. Same thing with the IC. I think this is 14. It's the only thing that's going to fit there. Same thing with the crystal and the variable resistor. It's got 3 pins, so it's the only thing that's going to fit there. And then the battery part about it. Let's see here. So on the battery part, the only part you're soldering is just this piece, these two little tabs. I highly recommend you put some flux down on the pads, then tin the pads with some solder, and then put some more flux on that, and then just lay the battery bracket on it, and then heat it up like this with some extra solder, and that should be good. And then you should be good. As far as the LEDs are concerned, hopefully this will come in here. Focus. Come on. Okay. The LEDs, it's a little hard to see, but it's not a true circle. There's a flat side. The flat side is the negative, and if you're looking at the LED itself, there's a short lead and a long lead. The short lead is the negative, And also, if you look at the LED this way, you're probably not going to see it there, but there is a flat side. There's a flat side on the short leg. So it would go this way. And you just basically, you know, so you got the negatives on your left hand side if you're looking at it. So you want it to go this way. And that's it. It's pretty simple. I hope that helps. Like I said, really you've got only three parts to the circuit: the LEDs themselves, that's one, the on-off switch, and then the battery. Everything else, if you look at the traces on the back, nothing else is in the traces. So like I said, you can put the resistors in any way you want, the crystal in any way you want, the IC any way you want, and the variable will only go in one way because it's a 3-pin. All right, guys and gals, I hope that helped. Thanks. Actually, I just wanted to show one thing on the little dip switch. I mean, they actually do work. So that number 4 goes to that one, 3, 2 goes to these two, and then 1 goes to those two. So just figured I'd show you that. So it actually does work.